funky.
Hi YouTube, my name is Vivian Shea, but today we won't be talking about me too much because I want to get straight into a video on how to run a fan account as a teenager. I am the owner of this account right here, and I have been maintaining it and posting frequently for 2 years now, and so I've been on Instagram for a while and I've learned some things, and if you are motivated and inspired to make a fan account, here are some tips on how to run a successful one. So the first thing you do not want to do when you first start and you have 0 followers and you're excited and you're motivated and you just want to tell people is don't tell people. I know you're so excited and you want people to know, but it gets super crazy because if you decide to tell Susan, Susan will tell Sally, and then it'll just go on a whole trail, and then your account will be out there and you'll feel all of this pressure and you'll probably feel embarrassed because that would happen to me. I got super excited, and when I started gaining a following, I was telling people, and then people were like, oh my gosh, how's your fan account? Can you give me a shout out? And they were just asking me so many questions, and I just wanted to wish I didn't tell anybody. So my quick first advice is to just keep it on the down low first, build your platform, and if you feel comfortable and you have friends that you know won't say anything, then just go ahead and do it. But I say wait, because people who don't have fan accounts don't really know how it works, and so they just think that you get this big following and that they're gonna get shout outs and then they're gonna get followers too. Just don't tell people. And plus, I think definitely you would be more confident and you'll put more effort into your edits knowing that like all eyes are on you, because if you know your friends are watching, you're kind of like timid and scared about doing it, but just don't. My second piece of advice is when you're making your first edit, make it one of the best edits you've ever done. Like, you put all this effort into it, and I know you're thinking, oh, but I probably won't get enough views. You don't know that, because Instagram algorithms are crazy and they do a lot of things. And if you put a lot of effort into it, people will follow you just like that because it's your first edit. They look at your first edit and they look at like what content you post, and they know if you have a really talented edit and they know that you're gonna make more edits like this, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna know, oh, this person puts time and effort and I love their quality edits, so I'm going to follow them. Really want to impress people, like you want people to grab their attention. Your first edit will grab their attention. There's been many times where I know you've done this too, if you guys follow multiple fan accounts, that you see an edit and you're like, wow, this is so good. So you like, you comment, and you just want to follow them because you know that their other edits will be like this. So just take that into consideration for your account. And when you have 0 followers, you just be motivated. Don't say, oh, no one's gonna see this. Just, you can promote it on your story. You can ask people to go look at it. Just please make your edit the best one you've ever made. This flows through to my second piece of advice, third piece of advice. You want to use hashtags. So people wonder, what is the purpose of hashtags? What do? They're super important because it gives Instagram information on where they should recommend your posts, and because people who have these same hashtags under their posts probably watch the same content as you. So Instagram knows that you would like these posts, and then therefore that can lead to putting it on the explore page, which will definitely get you the views that you want. Is make sure that your caption is creative, and what you type under your first post will grab people's attention also, including the edit. Whether it be something funny, whether it be something like a quote, anything that you put caption wise actually draws people to save and like your posts. I don't know, I've learned this over the years that I write captions that are funny and people like just save it because of the caption. So just think about what you want to write. Don't just randomly type. You really want to think it through, and you want to make it just that'll draw people's attention and that will make people laugh. Honestly, I like using captions that make people laugh because, I don't know, I like people liking my posts and laughing. You stick to it, because if you change it after you gain a following, people will unfollow because they're like, oh, I don't like this content, and I thought we were getting this Harry Potter content. And then it just changed to Star Wars. Like, people just do that. People just like, oh, I'm inspired to edit this. So make sure that you know ahead of time who you're going to edit. I mean, you can change it once you get a following, like once you get a bit, like a decent once you get a decent audience, you can start branching out, but that you want to stick to your post and stick to who you're going to do when you start doing it. It changed a lot. It has changed a lot, but it also leads to the fact that you want to post often when you're first starting. When I first got my fan account, it was back a while, so it changed a lot. It has changed a lot, but it was in 2017, and I posted like every day, and sometimes I would post twice a day because I got so excited because having a fan account was super special, and I love the fandom that I was in. Hard, especially if you're a teenager watching this. I'm 15 years old and I have school, I have sports, I have all this stuff, and so finding time to edit is really hard. You're gonna sit down and actually make an edit, good quality edits, which even I recommend just strategizing and knowing like when you're gonna sit down and actually make an edit, good quality edits, which even take more time. But you want to, as a teenager, you need to obviously put school first, put your other stuff first, because editing is a hobby. Unfortunately, it does not last forever, but it is something fun. And so if you're a teenager and you're wanting to edit, or if you're not a teenager, you know, anyone can edit. I recommend just when you're inspired, go for it. You make that edit when you're first starting. If you're inspired and you know that this edit is gonna be good quality, you make that video, you edit that photo, you do what you want, because when school starts, or when you know that you have a game, or you know you have homework, you gotta commit. You just gotta make sure that your edits are frequent and that you strategize when you're gonna post and what you're gonna post, because if you plan that ahead of time, then you'll be less stressed because edits do take a while, and you will just have more fun. So another tip that I have is when you start, join an unproblematic fandom, because there are some fandoms out there that are just, they do their own thing, they start drama, they start hate, and I've seen fandoms just completely get destroyed because there's so many people online who are problematic. And so I say when you join a fandom, start go for the fandom that you know just wants to create edit fun. You don't want to, because eventually people start making friends online. That's just how it works. And if you have these people who just are drama driven, like it's not fun when you have to deal with all this unnecessary drama on the internet, because there is so much drama. I just say that really think about what fandom you want to join, and just know if that's a long-term thing, if you want it to be a long-term thing. Because my fandom that I'm in at one point got problematic, and then it joined out of problematic, and then it was like kind of in this little cycle. But at first when I joined, it was very unproblematic, and it was super fun because everybody was nice. And you don't want to get hate online, because that's the worst, when you work hard on an edit and somebody just does a hate comment. And you will get that does come with fan accounts, especially if your account starts to grow. But I just say that, what was I talking about again? What was I talking about? Wait. So these kind of unproblematic, yeah. You want to be nice. Your fan account, so if it's like you're new, but these tips also can apply if you already have a fan account, just if you feel like restarting, or you feel like that you're not doing any of this stuff and you want to try it. Definitely start doing it even if you already have a fan account. Like, you don't have to take all these tips into account because you've already started and you obviously already have people following you. But if you are new and you're starting, definitely do your research and just know that your stan, whoever you're making your edits for, look at, like, make sure you really know that you really want to edit for them because it's fun and you want to do it just as a hobby. Basically, these tips do apply to both just starting and a fan account that you already have. What motivated you to start a fan account, get those edits going, and just being inspired to make edits for someone that you really, really admire. And if you like this video, I'll be posting more content like this and more content on how to just be a teenager in general and lifestyle things. So if you like this video, make sure to like it, and I'll be posting more. Thank you so much. Bye.